to wine and taste like hork or dung. Almora Blue tastes great to you, but here we like it plain. Just fill my mug with a mighty jug of honey, heart and grey. Drinking mead in the halls of Whiterun, the maidens and the men. We swig our brew until we spew, then we fill our mugs again. You can keep your filthy skooma, it makes our bellies bleed. Cause when we raise our flagon to another dead dragon, there is just one drink we need. Nordmead. Nordmead.
Hello, happy Thursday everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic week so far and welcome back into the Ark. We are having a ton of fun with this Alemia mod at the moment, just playing around, exploring a new map, trying some new mechanics and taming up some new dinos. It's definitely a lot slower, it's got a bit of a grind to it, but it makes everything we do feel so much more rewarding, and I'm really enjoying it. So hopefully you guys are having fun with Alemia. We do have a sub-server set up for Alemia because I'm playing on basically a solo dedicated server with a couple of key individuals, but if you want to join in with the group, as always, you just have to be a sub, link it into Twitch, into Discord I mean, and you'll get access to that information. You can come join in, have fun with some other similar-minded Ark fans. These are the words I'm looking for. Anyway guys, great to have you in tonight. We're going to do some more exploring, go out pushing up. We're going to hatch up our baby Steg that we got last time, and then go find some more eggs and babies to take over. So yeah, we'll see where the story takes us, and I'm glad to have you guys all in with me again. But Dryad, let's go down here. Dryad and Raz, great to see you both. Are you guys jumping in the group Alemia server? I know Raz, you have, but I thought Dryad might have jumped in there too. Rakito, hey Rakito, good to see you back in stream, mate. I know I saw you in the server yesterday. I was playing a bit last night with Rakito and Dudsy, just hanging out. I must say, with the settings on the sub version of Alemia, the group version of Alemia, it's definitely less grindy, chat. The resourcing's much easier, the dinos are much stronger, so if you're looking to play but something that's maybe a little less grindy than what I'm doing here, it's definitely that. The settings are bumped up a little bit there, so don't worry if you're watching this going, oh, that takes forever. They're already weeks, years ahead of me on the other server after one day. Sapper, good evening. How you doing today? Great to have you back. And there's our supporter of the server right there. Everyone give some love to Sapper. Silver, great to see you, buddy. How you doing? Mad Kitty, good evening, Mad Kitty. Put your teeth back in. I would love to, but I got a little one to take care of. Fair enough, Dryad. Fair enough. Surely the little one sleeps at some point. You're awake. I know, Kitty. What's going on? You're awake. You said the alarm today. Hello, I'm playing Primal Fear and E because I got PT to Parrot. Nice, Royland. Good stuff, mate. Hey, Minotaur. Minotaur, great to have you in, buddy. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Welcome in, mate. Glad to have another person in the stream to say hello. Are you an Ark enthusiast, Minotaur? Alright, and on that note, we'll switch across into our Ark here, guys. Take ourselves off mute and say, g'day, Silver. How's it going, mate?
I'm here. I'm trying to load in.
Alright, we'll see if it works tonight. Alright, chat, here we go. We got 1 minute. I'm not going to lie. I did log in earlier, chat, while I was at work. I didn't do anything other than sit here and watch this egg for an hour and a half so that it would be ready to go tonight. Because the egg hatching is so freaking slow. I'm good, and you? I'm doing great, Minotaur. Is this a community server? Not the one I'm on right this second. We do have sub-servers. We actually have a cluster of 3. Ragnarok, Lost Island, and Genesis. And then we have a separate Alemia server for some people that were interested in the Alemia mod. I'm playing this on a solo, non-dedicated one, just because I like to experience everything myself. And therefore kind of didn't want to log in after everyone had done everything for me. But it's super fun to jump in with the group. I was there last night just hanging out with a few people. Here I was trying to match your rate so that you're running on a non-deady. Made it too easy on the sub server. Oh, I was in last night, Safa, and Dudsy has like capped out the map. It's fun. I think the casual server is a good idea for people, but yeah, it was definitely a lot easier than what I'm on right now. Like I was on, I rode. Dudsy had a couple of the deer. The deer? I can never remember which one they are. And yeah, within like a minute, I had about 1 million fiber and thatch. Is this mod similar to Primal Fear? Nothing like it at all, Minotaur. Hey, Royland, thank you for the sound effects, buddy. No, so Primal Fear, Arc Eternal, Arc Omega, those types of mods make the game harder by adding in just ridiculous strength dinos with tiers, right? I mean, once you get through the tiers and you figure it out, it's just progressive. This makes Arc more difficult by taking it back to basics, Minotaur. So you've got, it's basically Primitive Plus. You can't get any high-end stuff. Hey, baby! Alright, we're going to need a name for this Stegosaur, chat. So it's basically Primitive Plus, plus the Hunted mod. So you can't tame dinos the regular way. You have to tame them by stealing a baby or by hatching an egg, like I've just done. You can actually watch the Steg getting bigger here. Look at it. That's crazy. That's how quick the Steg's growing right now. There's deer out of control in the camp. I know, Rikito. Dudsy went to town on him. But yeah, it's like Primitive Plus the Hunted. Plus it's got jobs. So from a group mechanic, you can be a specific job. So you can be the tracker of the team, the blacksmith of the team. So from a roleplay perspective, it's kind of cool in that regard as well, Minotaur. It's super fun, mate. I know the Hunter mod. How do I join the server? Can I even? If you're a sub and it's linked to Discord, you will have access to the channels that have that information, Minotaur, if you're really keen, mate. Just as an FYI though, we are a PG, family-friendly community. We only do PvE. If you come in and mess around with people or kind of put people off kilter, then you will be politely asked to not be around. But if you're just here for a good time to hang out with similar-minded people and experience a new aspect of Ark, then the more the merrier, mate. Just want to make sure that we don't get people coming in and messing too much with everyone, because we are just a real chill community, mate. Alright. Wow, you can see how big that Steg got in a matter of seconds. So that's one thing on Alemia. The growth rate of babies is very, very high. I'm looking for a good time. Good time, not a long time. Alright. Wants to be handed superior kibble. Ooh, I might actually have that. It's worth using a kibble to imprint on a Steg, chat. Kibble, there we go.
Respawn? Oh, that's right, I did die.
Come here, buddy. Wants to be fed superior. Ah, no, I don't have superior kibble. I have simple kibble. Ah, no, I don't think we can get superior, chat. Regular. Superior is purple. I need a tier 4 dino egg. Yeah, no way. And I mean, the Steg is only tier 3. At least it's a female, though, which means she can drop us some eggs. I mean, right now, we've got a couple of packies we got last time. We need to keep an eye on their eggs. We got some dodos, a para, and this Steg's the best thing we've got. I can't get that simple kibble. Oh, no. Official servers suck? Yeah, they do, Minotaur. That's why we play non-official. Usually play some kind of mods to muck around and have some fun. It's a good time. Royland, thanks for the hydrate, buddy. Got some ice cream and enjoying the stream. Not gonna lie, Sapphire, I've been trying to be good about eating, but totally had a drumstick a caramel drumstick after dinner tonight. Alright, well, can't do anything about that guy.
I made it in, but everything's gone.
Everything's gone. Oh, yes, because you drowned, right? I dragged your body back, though.
I know, but it's... You're not in here.
Okay. Well, luckily nothing's that difficult to make in here. Do you need help making any of the stuff? I mean, up in the tool table up in here, there's already an axe. There's a hammer. I mean, there's enough metal in the forges right now that you can make most of the... Yeah, there's even hot metal in the forges if you want to make a sickle and stuff again.
Clothes to start with would be nice.
Clothes? Oh, well, now you're just being picky. Alright, well, since I can't imprint on this Stego, unfortunately, we're going to go exploring for a bit, chat. Let's go check out Some zones. Map. Primal Fear is pain. Yeah, well, I mean, at first, I felt that I haven't done Primal Fear, I must be honest, Royland, not going to speak to that. I did Eternal, which is basically the same thing. Super difficult, crazy elemental dinos that level up into Omega, Alpha, blada blada, God tier, Mythic tier, etc. I don't know, after a while I just got super bored of it, because it was just numbers. It was just numbers for the sake of numbers. Like, there was no change to the mechanics or anything. It was just, oh, and this tier has 100,000 health. The next tier has 10,000 health. The next tier has 10 million health. And it just got bigger and bigger numbers for the sake of it. I don't know. I got a little bored of that one. It was fun for the first week on Eternal. After that, once I got a sheep, Eternal was easy. You all good there, mate? Silver got killed last time, Chad. He DC'd in the water, drowned, and apparently lost his stuff, even though I did drag his body back to base. God, Primal Fear has gods that are things 100 million. Yeah, exactly, Royland. It's just a number. It's stupid.
Yep.
I know. I don't know. That's harsh. That's harsh. Primal Fear is probably fun.
I have an axe.
I'm being a bit blunt about it.
A crossbow.
Nice. All right. Well, there should be plenty of stuff for that. Oh, there's a couple of wolves over here. Oh, yeah, definitely a couple of wolves. Go and attack those stegs. I think those are the wolves that murdered us before, chat. Oh, yeah, they are. Not going near them. We learned we can't take on wolves. Primal Fear is pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, it has its fun. I had some fun with Eternal as well, which is a similar mechanic. I don't know. I got bored of it. Once you have the thing, like, I don't know if Primal Fear has this, but in Eternal, there's a potion that full heals your dino. So when you do get into a fight, you just spam the full heal potion.
Where do you make the clothes at, even? To do that on my...
yeah, it depends what clothes you're looking for. If you're looking for just cloth that's on you, the only other thing we can really make is ghillie, which is in the hunter one. We need more hide. Problem with ghillie is that it expires over time. First few streams of Eternal was hilarious every day. Kai took a shot. So, yes, the first time I ever played Eternal, Saf was like, "We're gonna take one shot every time you die," and that was messy. It was messy. But yeah, I mean, again, I haven't played Primal Fear. I don't know if there's anything different about it, but I played Eternal. It was fun. There's cool dinos. There's some pretty dinos. I like the spawn mechanics. But after about 2 to 3 weeks, when you figure out the mechanics, it was just a case of bigger and bigger numbers. Like, I'd sit on a Giga to tame a Bionic Giga. I'd get a Bionic Giga to kill a God Giga. I'd get so on and so forth. So bad at paddling a canoe. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what, yeah, I don't really wear much stuff, so I don't know what to offer you, mate. Like, I've got some cloth armor on me and some ghillie armor just in case I'm trying to stalk something. That's literally all the gear we have at this point. We need a lot more metal to be able to make flak armor or anything like that.
That's gonna give me some fiber.
I'm not complaining. It was entertaining. It was super fun entertainment. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was a fun mod to play the first time. But if someone was like, "Oh, did you will you go back and play Eternal again?" No. Well, in fact, I did. I had another server. Who was it? Was it? I think it was Winter's Phoenix. Yeah, it was Winter's Phoenix. Who's another awesome streamer. She put up an Eternal server on Fjordor. So I went back and tried it again. And for one day, we got murdered. Day 2, we got a PT. Day 3, we got a sheep, and we were done. Like, that was it. We went from PT to Primal Dragon to basically God-tiered Giga in one stream. Ooh, hello, big croc. Whoa, a couple of big crocs, chat. Oh, yeah, alright. They're going to destroy my boat if I try and go that way. We might have to turn around and leave them alone. Your poor liver. I died, well, I think I had 12 or 13 deaths before I figured it out, Raz. So it was only 12 or 13 shots. Hey, Jax, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Alright, we may have to just, I don't think I can go that way at the moment. That seems like a terrible idea. Jax, welcome to the World Ranks, mate. Nice to have you on board. Alright, there's some dodos over here. You know what? I'm just gonna pick up my canoe and go for a run, chat. Pick up my canoe and go home. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's figure this out the old-fashioned way. See, I like the challenge of starting a new game, starting a new character, learning new things. I like learning new things, which is why I'm really enjoying this mod, actually, Minotaur. Because everything is different. The harvesting is different, the taming is different, the crafting is different. But it all works. It all makes sense. Like, they didn't just make it different and make it difficult. They made it different and made it interesting. I'm really, really having a good time on this mod. Well, I'm dying, but we're having a good time. Oh, I don't like wandering into long grass. Okay, there's a frog over there. And almost everything can be aggressive in this mod as well. Like, we got murdered by, well, not murdered, but we got attacked by a baby parasaur. A baby parasaur. I'm never going to let that go. That was the funniest moment yet. I was in just checking out a parasaur, little baby, and it walked over and headbutted me in the shins. Even the dodos, right, Rakito? The dodos have been attacking us. You attack one dodo and suddenly a pack of 20 turn around and start going you. Oh, is that a baby? A juvenile? What are you? No, that's just a full-on male. Male. No, they're all big. They're just perspective off. Okay. So let's not tick off a turtle, because everything in this is aggressive. Oh, yep, there you go. Look at that. I got too close to the turtles, and they're coming at me. What is that? Oh, there's a Dimorphodon. Is that a baby Dimorphodon? Oh, it is. It's a baby Dimorphodon, chat. Oh. Ah! Okay. I didn't sneak up very well. See what I mean? You gotta sneak up on it to get it, chat, but I didn't sneak very well. I mean, I could kill the parent, but then the kid's gonna aggro. And you can't tame an aggro one. They take forever to calm down. Alright, forget it. So, I'm wondering if there's a better ghillie armor. Or if you just have to be a lot more cautious when sneaking up on things like that. Because I just kind of charged in on that guy. I guess I'm just going to take it a lot more slow when I'm trying to get to stuff. Alright, we're going to go for a bit of an explore today, chat. As I was saying to Silver, even if we do die and lose stuff, it's not hard to replace things in this. That is one upside of this. Is that gear, because like your primitive plus, there's no like high-end gear to lose. So it doesn't really matter if you do die. Not as much as regular Ark anyway. Hey, horsey. We haven't found carrots yet, chat. We need to find carrots. Anyway, Jax, have you ever tried this mod? Do you know anything about this mod, mate? There's a male. What have we got over here? Some carbies. Okay, so they all get along fairly well. There were some Carnotaurus over by that Bronto before. How do you get logs? You need a metal axe and you need to hit the right trees. That's the trick. The trick is hitting the right trees. Each tree gives you a different kind of thing. Like this tree, there you go. I got logs from that tree there. The problem with logs is that they are insanely heavy. 80 kilos worth of logs. Yeah, you just have to hit the right trees, Raz. These brown, scraggly looking ones.
Pick.
What's up, mate?
Said I need a metal pick.
Yeah, if you turn the forges on, there's plenty of metal in there. You should be able to make a head and then attach it. You don't even need the skill. You know, like, you don't need to be the crafter. You can just straight up do that.
I'll say, make a head and attach it to what? I don't.
Yeah, so you make a head in the forge.
Have-
Go to the forge and make a hot head, and then you have to use the blacksmith hammer to hammer it out. And then you put it in the tool bench and combine it with wood and thatch or something, fiber. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make some spares when I come back. I'm just getting a load of metal at the moment.
Thanks.
Alright. Want to try and find the trick here, chat. We need either babies or eggs. Eggs are easier because babies can be aggressive, but tough. Tough to find the eggs. We've only found like 2 in the entire map so far. 2 fertilized eggs. I mean, again, that's part of it. It's supposed to be a challenge. It doesn't just hand you a ton of dinos. But it makes it feel good. Like, if you weren't here on Tuesday, when we got the packies and the Steg egg, chat, so happy. So insanely pleased with myself. Horses over there. Paras over there. Where are we at right now? Okay. This is Raptor Zone, we found out, chat, so we've got to be careful, because a pack of 7 level 90 Raptors in this typically makes life a little challenging. But yeah, Jax or Minotaur, if you guys are still around, if you got any questions about me, the servers, the mods, feel free to jump in. I don't claim to know everything. I played a little bit of Ark, but compared to some people, I'm still a baby. But happy to answer anything I do know. Hey,
Mad
Kitty!
Kitty has gifted 5 subs to viewers.
Mad Kitty coming in with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Kitty. You champion, you. Oh, and there's some carnies. Oh, yeah, they are. All right. Congratulations to our new subs there. Grime here, Tyler, Banner, hey, and Big Bad Banana. Congratulations, guys. Let's do some hype in the chat for Kitty as a thank you for those for the gifted subs. Keeping the community growing. I appreciate it, guys. Whether you're a follower, a sub, a gifter, I appreciate the support. I really do, guys. Oh, God. What do you do about carnies, eh?
I think you're awesome and you deserve it, mate. So,
Mad
it's a
Kitty
carny
has gifted
baby.
5 subs to
It's
viewers.
a carny baby! Oh my god, that hurts that I know I can't tame that chat, because the odds of killing the other 3 are non-existent. And we haven't figured out how to even tame a carnivore baby yet. Like, not a Carnotaurus, but like a carnivore. We tried with a Diplo and it didn't work.
Oh, I can't even use the anvil.
No, you need a hammer. So you need to equip a blacksmith, a forge hammer in your hand.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah, there should be one in the tool bench.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. We're not going to go near the carnies, funnily enough. I'm going to build a respawn altar out here somewhere, though. Flint and stone. Let's try this.
there's a better respawn altar as well, and I don't know what that does.
Yeah, it
What
needs something
the water-
magic, though. It's like a
Right.
dungeon respawn. It lets you spawn back with your stuff.
No, it's further down.
Oh. Have I not? I might not have just seen it yet. Let's have a look. Better respawn altar. Your soul will be brought back and your body will be reborn. It needs obsidian.
Right. I know where the obsidian is, but I can't harvest it.
Yeah, we can't harvest obsidian yet, which is why we're... Dryad coming in with the 300 biddies. Thank you there, Dryad. Appreciate that. Always forget some of those jump scares have been active forever. Just a giggling, killing child on that that celebration there. Alright, so we've got some Brontos over here, some Carnies over there. God, I want that Carney baby so much, chat. Steal that baby.
Kill.
I still don't know why the sound effects are doubling up. I have not been able to figure that out, but there you go. Alright, loving the support. Glad you guys are enjoying this. I'm having a lot of fun with Alemia. I mean, we'll probably play this one for a few weeks like we have done with other games recently. And then we'll look at mixing it up again. But I think this mod's got some good life to it in the group server. I think it'll be super fun. Problem is, unless I get lucky and find an egg out here, it really is a case of I don't know what I'm doing out in the wild here, chat. Super dangerous. I mean, these paras alone could decide to attack me. Normally you just walk straight past parasaurs, but not in this map. And I can't climb walls for some reason. Like a gentle slope. Gentle slope. Can't do it. Trying to get past parasaurs, they may aggro. Hey Mimi, how's it going? Good to see you back again. Welcome in. I'm glad to see you're still hanging out watching us play non-scary games, Mimi, because you joined late on Saturday when I was playing Poppy Playtime, eh? Casey, good to see you, mate, and Coda, good evening. How you doing today? I can't get up a slight rise. There you go. Yeah. You guys are fine. You don't want to attack me. Alright, we're going for an exploration tonight, chat. This may cost me everything. But, you know what? Gonna figure it out. Worst case scenario, I die. I put down a respawn altar. I just run away and lead things away. Oh, there's something floating up in the air up there. You did, yes. We need to finish that, actually. Poppy Playtime Part 2, chat. We were playing that at the end of our 16-hour celebration 1-year stream on Saturday. We always end up getting into scary games late on those long streams for some reason. Alright, this feels like a relatively safe zone. I'm going to place one of these here. I feel like we need to build a new house. There's going to be a ton of houses just spread out around the map. Just trying to keep my eye out for bad dinosaurs, chat. First time I played this mod, I only played for a couple of hours and I was just wandering around randomly, and out of nowhere, Megalosaurus. Megalosaurus? The ones that, no, Saurus, Megalosaurus. The ones that sleep at night, sleep during the day, yeah, they came out of nowhere and absolutely grinded me into pieces. What is this weird floating island and how do we get up to it? Late night calls for scary games. Apparently it does, Mimi. People love getting me to play scary games, especially late night. Oh, if I get a Bronto egg, that'd be gold, chat. Imagine trying to outrun those Brontos, though, when I take their egg. What do we got out past these Brontos? More Stegs. Is that a 175? Oh, female Bronto. Whew. Female Bronto, 175. Male Bronto, 215. Holy jeez. So the Brontos started a good level. Where am I even on the map right now? Oh, we're over here. Okay. I want to head more to the left. Let's go test this out. I'll follow this wall up to the left here. You can take him, Rakito. Me and my crossbow, we'll take that too. How much health do you reckon a level 210 Brontosaurus has? I mean, even in regular Arca Bronto's rocking, what, like 20,000 health? Is that egg next to my name? That is Mimi. You got gifted a sub, my friend. So welcome to the Dragon ranks. Yep, you get an egg to begin with, and then after 3 months, it will hatch into a little baby whelp. And then after 9 months, it will evolve into a little whelp dragon. Thought I heard a growl, chat, which is not going to be good for me. We're just walking around a land of dinosaurs, wearing nothing but some leaves, hoping no one gets hungry. Jeez. Alright, actually. Let's get another... That was just my stomach, says Dudsy. Fair enough, Duds. How's your army of deer going, eh? Kill a deer. I need some fiber. Let's find a plant real quick. Get another... There we go, I just need some trees. Give me some fiber. I keep on getting them killed, at least I have backups. Yeah, but it doesn't seem to matter how many points you put into them. I got cocky with Kevin, and I put, he's got 5,000 health on your server, on the group server. And I came up against 2 bears, and they shredded him. I was getting cocky because with the server settings on the other one, I was like, he's got 5,000 health, he's got like 1,200 melee. Yeah, nah, against a bear, he's still an absolute nobody. Hey, Flishy, good to see you. How you doing tonight? Alright, we're just exploring and putting down respawn altars around the place, chat. Definitely puts you on edge, knowing that around any corner, a wolf, a murder kitty, pretty much a pack of dodos at this point, could murder me. What's that up there?
What's a murder kitty?
A murder kitty is a thyla.
Oh, right. I
Yep.
did wonder then.
You didn't know what a murder kitty was?
No.
I don't think, you weren't around when I was playing Ark like solid before. Yeah, murder kitties are my favorite caving mount. So good. Got my sword, chat. Come at me, no, don't come at me. Let's not taunt the dinos of this world, chat. We are not. Oh, what is that up there? That's a tree. Tree is what just jump scared me. Our stats are boosted, so are theirs. Yeah, well, yes, it depends, because when you look at a server settings, I don't know if you ever set a server, Dudsy, there are wild dino stats, and then tamed dino stats, and then tamed dino stats per level. You can bump it, like on our regular sub-servers, it's bumped pretty high. Oh, what are you? Oh, Pegamastix. No way. It is. It's a Pegamastix. I don't think I can tame one of those by getting it berries. Should we kill it, chat? Seems to be on its own.
Don't let him steal your sword.
I don't have one of those no more either.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Can't believe all that stuff just disappeared.
Oh god, chat. I need to run for a second. I'm not scared of dying, but in my last slot is simple kibble, and I don't want them to take that. I'm not worried about dying to these suckers, but I don't want to lose my good stuff. And of course there wasn't one. There's like a pack of these dead. Everything comes in a pack in this mod. What was I thinking?
Oh, there's a sword. It's damaged, but
Shoot it, I want to get that.
okay.
Alright, one of them's down. There's 2 of them down. Come here, you stupid Pegamastix. That's right. You die now. Okay. Roar! I am a champion. Where's my butcher's knife? You did steal a cloth shirt off me, though. Slice and dice. That's right, Mimi. What do you got? Oh, you took some wood off me. I didn't even notice that happening. One of these guys took a cloth shirt. I saw that one. Murder kitties are the bestest. Funny enough, the Alemia server is pretty darn close to being vanilla. Really? You're one, because I played mine on vanilla, and I swear yours have got boosted. No? What? I swear I chased down the one that had my cloth shirt, chat. Did I get it back? Oh, well, it's a cloth shirt. Alright. Well, let's keep going. We can find a baby Pegamastic, we'll take it. Sick it on other people. Alright. I always listen to background music when we're playing Ark, but I feel like in this mod, that's dangerous because I can't hear what's going on. I can hear something. I feel like I'm hearing ants. Those giant, annoying ants. Can't see anything though, chat. Oh no, that's what I can hear. Something's fighting over here. Parasithium and a thorny dragon. Alright, let's just let them fight it out. I don't want to deal with a thorny dragon right now. Those things are violent. It's ever so slightly boosted because the Alemia map actually overrides the typical bit and makes it harder. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So those thorny dragons are murdering stuff over there. Here's a Parasithium. Hey, buddy. You gonna chill? You gonna chill? We good? We good? Got nothing against you, mate, unless you got an egg that I can steal, and then I'm gonna steal your egg. Oh, walking into a tree. This music is putting me on edge. It's like tension-building music. Okay, so there's a cool-looking valley down there. That can only mean death. It's a frost zone. Well, what do we got down in the valley here? Allosaurus, chat! A pack of aloes. Shall we go into that valley? Hells to the no. Oh, where are we even at right now? There's aloes in there, chat. Aloes are bad at the best of times. They've ruined so many of our Man vs. Wild challenges. That's a giant skeleton there. Okay, the Parasithium's there. Gotta be careful over this way because those thornies are over there. Shall we try, chat? We're gonna push our luck. Death Valley. Sorry I'm tardy. I was just cooking stuff for the meal prep the next couple of days. Not a problem, Jen. Welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, Coda. Doesn't look like a healthy place for me to be. We found red crystals, though. Oh, hello. Okay, so we got Parasithiums out here. As long as I'm careful. I don't know what we do with red gems, but I'm going to take a couple back with me. This is assuming that I ever get back home. Hyenodon. The Thornies are still fighting. Oh, this does not feel like a good idea, chat. This feels like a terrible idea. This feels like a bad place for me to be. Oh, those Hyenodons weren't coming for me.
Looking for Kitty.
We need
Oh, yeah, you guys just stay away now.
There's some in here. In one of these.
Death by a Hyenodon!
And we just hiding so we can go to it straight away. Oh, we need one more piece.
Alright, we'll get down another
14,
altar.
there's 14 hide over here.
Although putting an altar down where there is death all around you doesn't seem like a
Table.
great plan either, Dryad.
Oh,
Just the aloes want to cuddle? Yeah, sure thing, Saffron. I'll see you there. Little side could have called today. They would take me off the phone for the next 2 weeks for project. I'm happy about that. Then I
Did
go
you lose
training
all
with a
your
new
kills?
position. Nice, Jen.
Everything.
Excited for the
I
new
woke up with
position?
nothing.
Alright.
Didn't think
Time to sit on
put it
that
in a
rock,
bag
curl
or
up and
nothing.
cry. Just rock backwards and forwards.
Up to you.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, all you
I don't want to
do
be eaten.
is-
Wow, look at this
let's see,
giant.
I do. The only thing I
Jeez.
have metal is a hatchet. So I need the pick
That's
and a
in
sword.
whatever that was,
Pretty
chat.
much.
It's pretty darn big.
Let's take that out of there.
Hey, Gil Clips, good to see you, mate. What? No door knock today?
Yeah, all you do is you've got your hatchet, so you just need.
Waiting for that job to open up for over a year
And the
now.
sword.
Well, that's awesome that I got
Yes.
there for you, Jen. I'm glad.
Weapon.
Super glad to hear it. Alright,
once
I'm just
the-
putting respawn altars
the
all
sword
over
is
the map
done.
right now. We're going to put another one up.
When you take it out, you put it straight in your inventory, and then you have to go in your inventory again to place it on the anvil. And then you hit it with this hammer I've got until it disappears, and then it's in the shape that you need it to be.
Okay, we're
That
gonna
went in, got the
drop
hammer. Got some ore
Oh.
out of here.
that.
Come
Yeah.
over here and I wouldn't let me access it.
Get rid of that.
No, you have
get
to
rid of
open your
that.
own inventory to do it.
Alright.
Oh,
So you open your inventory and then you place it on there, and then all you do is just keep hitting
yeah,
that till
super
it
excited.
disappears. And when
What
it
is
disappears,
the
it's ready
job,
to
if
go.
you don't mind me asking, Jen?
Oh.
And feel free to tell me to bugger off and mind my own business,
I
as
couldn't
always.
figure it out.
Yeah.
But what is the new job?
Oh, there you go. See, it's disappeared.
Yep.
So
Here
then
we
you
go.
put back in here, and
Found
the
a
sword
hot spring.
is now
This is a cool place.
cold. And
Okay.
it's not there.
Seems like a good place to put down a new house, chat. We can
I
put down a
saw
little
the
hut
pack.
up here.
Oh, I see a sword here. too.
Beautiful little joint up here.
Would that
How's your back
be-
doing, Kai? I'm starting to not notice it, Jen, so it's getting better. I was tempted to put on the exercise tonight because for the first time in about 2 weeks I'm not in pain. But then I figured, you know what, I might just enjoy not being in pain for a few more days before I do that again.
No, because it would ask for the.
We'll break up the same calls back to back. I'll be doing telephone, bank, credit card,
Can't
customer
make
service.
those
Comes at least $2. Hey, love a pay rise. Dive in, says Mimi.
So I don't
I mean,
know
we
where he
could.
made his sword.
It's just a pull.
Shooting the weapons. Tracker.
Yeah, there's nothing special in here, Mimi. Need to shower, being out in the sun.
That's
Just gotta tidy up. The problem is getting back out
Yeah, I will.
because this character doesn't like to walk up rocks. There we go.
Packer.
All right.
But there, well, you can see that
Tempted
the
to put a
sword
hut up
blades in
here.
there, and I just don't know where he made the actual
I handle for it.
the handle for it.
I think it he's
my back
not
after
with
the
us here.
cortisone shot is so much
Voice
better.
chat.
Nice kill. I'm glad to hear it,
Scanner.
man. Maybe I need to look at a
Running the
cortisone
stream.
shot. What's that?
Yep.
What was that, mate?
How did you
trying to
make your
figure out-
sword?
How do you make
Yeah.
the sword? In the same
got
way
the
that you make the
blade.
tools. It's in a
No,
different
I'll-
folder to the tools, though. There's two folders. One goes to tools, one goes to the sword.
There?
Oh, I found some
Oh.
giant purple crystal-y thingy.
I've got tools.
Yeah, so if you go in the forge,
Oh,
you can
I've done the
you make the
blade.
sword. Yeah, you've got the blade. Oh, well then you go to the weaponsmith table, not the tool table.
Oh,
You tools.
don't start.
That must be in.
The weaponsmith is in the secondary hut. It's the warsmith or something like that.
So that's what why we couldn't find it.
This is a cool joint. I think I'd get stuck in that hole. Couple of paras.
Blacksmith.
Ooh,
Ooh, resist.
interesting, chat. I feel like we haven't seen a new dangerous dino in too long. I'm worried something's gonna jump me real bad. I think they were saying you stink. Oh, probably, Jen. I'm used to it.
Yay!
Better be careful. Mad Kitty will beat you up. I'm aware. I'm aware, Jen. Mad Kitty will take me down.
And
I reckon
when you
if I
a
ever get too
chance,
big for my britches, she'll take
Get
me
it.
down a notch.
Can you make me another pick? Because you know I go through them like that.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this now. It's saying. Oh, you've took
Okay.
the sword out. That's why I can't put
Ah, it's Hesperornis.
Oh,
Ah,
back in there.
Hesperornis.
No,
Maybe
it's
one
for
of them.
you, but I didn't realise. I thought I saw Kaiji. I thought it's half health. I thought, is that broke or then or something?
Alright.
Yeah, I'm making another pick.
So we got
What's your hatchet
water up
saying?
here. Some
Um,
Hesperornis down there.
the hatchet's good. Everything's
Okay,
up.
where to
full.
go, chat? Oh, what's over that way?
I will make.
Something.
In fact, I'll
hacky.
make 2 picks.
Oh, a thorny.
Well,
Thorny, chat. Where did you
I'll
come
go
from, mate?
like 3 for now.
Oh, chat. Just got snuck up on by a thorny devil, and we're in
I
the
think
water.
we're going to be running short on
It's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's swim away from that
I'm
thorny
gonna go
devil.
kill some stuff.
Don't jinx it.
Let's see.
I feel like I've
There's a bunch of lifers over there
explored
on that little
well
island.
too much without something coming at me. I'm very scared. What was that? Mimi. Oh, that was the thorny dragon. Are you not familiar with Ark, Mimi?
I mean, I was over there.
In that case, I can educate you a lot. Max, welcome to the World
What was
Pranks,
I
buddy.
making? I was just
Yeah, that was a
collecting
thorny
loads of
dragon.
metal. My boat is full of metal. You're gonna have to do a bit like 10 trips just to
Alright,
get
because
stuff.
there's no child with
Yeah.
them, and there's only
That's how it
2
is
of
with the
them, those
logs.
paras didn't want a piece of me.
I
Okay.
had enough wood planks and stuff
Thorny dragon's like a
to make
giant
that gate for that.
thorny,
pen
like a
over
real
there, but
thorny
it's
dragon.
gone
Thorny dragon's a
out of
real
events,
creature,
so-
actually. Just a giant version of that. Okay, so we got our back to a cliff over here. We got some water. This could be a good place to throw up another hut, chat. Let's throw up a respawn
Let's see.
altar over here. What do we need for a hut? Let's put a hut up here. Have I not bought the engram? I haven't bought the engram. Put a little thatch house up here. With a little thatch door. We need fiber, thatch, and wood. Oh, the question becomes, can I get wood from
Mine's
any
still
of these
15,
trees?
mine's still 15.
Yep, there we go. I'm just learning. I'm now learning Ark
All
game.
four
Oh, cool,
15.
Mimi. Well, yeah, and that most people here are pretty familiar with Ark. But if you do have questions, yeah, let me know. No judgment from me. Be careful though. Ark is an addictive game, my friend. You'll get sucked into the black hole that is the Ark side.
I'll make...
Feel like when I do battles I've been winning, kind of feel like it's rigged. It's alright, Jen. It's because you're always here. The system's on your side, apparently. Alright, I'm gonna crack a window, chat. It gets boiling hot in this room. 1 second.
Get you some
I'm gonna
high
start
here.
pre-cracking a window before we do this. Between the lights and the computer burning up, this room is an oven.
I do like one box that's just literally full of hide, so we can just go to it rather than search all the tables.
Okay. We need a little house.
Oh, there is a box full of hide?
No, I'm saying we should make a box full of
Oh,
hide.
oh, yeah.
Okay, 200, 600, and 1,000.
I miss my
gonna take a bit.
table there. I've got everything each one and
Right.
everything.
I don't know why. I'm just putting houses up around places. I feel
Right.
like this map,
too,
it's just
yeah.
too, like, if we
Just
found
a
something
cloud
cool to
thing.
tame up here, we're not going
It's
to
been
wander
so
all
long
this
since I
way.
just made
Where is
something
Keith?
basic that I forget how
No
to do.
idea, Jen. Why? Are you guys supposed to be playing Hunt or something?
Oh, that goes in there. I will just 3
He's,
spare.
well, you know, he's got quite a bit going on at the moment. But yeah, Mimi, this is not base Ark. if you're gonna start and get into Ark, I would. Oh, actually, you could start with Alemia. I mean, what you learn in Alemia won't translate fully. A lot of it will, but not all of it, because Alemia does have its own
7
uniqueness
hide.
to it.
I'll leave my sword edge in there, and I'll take Kai's knackered one.
Just heard from him a couple of days. Oh, yeah, you know, he's dealing with a lot of stuff right now.
Split stack in half.
Just gathering all this wood while I'm over here. I killed them 4 lystros.
Nice.
Oh, there's that thorny over there. I don't want to kill it. It'd be real hard to kill a thorny though, because they shoot spines at you.
I can't believe I got
I
wreckfast.
feel like
Ain't
I'm starting with
even
Limit,
had
how long
chance
I've been
to
out of
play
it.
yet.
Oh, completely fresh start,
Well,
mate.
if you're up tomorrow,
It
we're
may
not
as well be a
morning,
fresh
11
start
till
at this
5,
point.
So,
You've been out for a couple of years. Like,
I know that's
literally.
because Tammy comes on and she usually comes on about 6 in the morning.
Alright, how close are we to getting a little house up here?
It's a good lad.
Fiber and thatch. You know what? We might just
I'm
build a
usually
little
up
house
about
up here for
8,
now. Because I'm
8:30
running out
in the
of
morning here.
space.
But I don't know what that time is for you. It's 10:45 now,
Well, it's 3:45 now for me.
so 3, 4, 5 hours. So when I get on at 8, it'll be 1 p.m. for you guys.
Yeah.
Knock down a
Into the
tiny
afternoon
tree.
Anyway, so we sometimes.
I'm gonna build a little hut up here.
Yeah.
For no good reason. I mean, as long as you got the respawn altars around, the rest of it's kind of irrelevant, but I figure having a little hut will be a good place to chill if I ever need to.
A bit of a break, because it was not painful, but really uncomfortable. So,
Oh yeah, how's your wrist today?
better, because I didn't game. I've only been on Arc once yesterday to feed things, and I've only been again. I went on for a little bit this afternoon, and went on the other server again. Just
Okay.
like short periods, so I have feeling and only a bit of pins and needles.
Okay.
I've been
Well, that's alright.
today. Yeah.
Dryad coming in with a hydrate. It's definitely hydrating. I miss kitties. Oh, the kitty cameo. On Saturday, I'll put it all back on, Jen. If my back's still feeling alright, I'll put the kitty cam and the exercise back on for the weekend. I just need a little bit of a break with the old back. Anyone who's got a back injury knows that it's no fun, because unlike when you sprain your wrist or your ankle or anything else, you can't avoid using your back. You gotta use it for every darn thing. When trying to pick up a 20-kilo cat, it's not easy, Jen. Start putting Pixel on a diet.
Yeah, but why don't you just get cat treats and bribe onto the table?
Oh, I could do that as well, but then they're just going to get heavier. You see, it's a catch-22.
No, because then they'll be jumping and losing weight.
Ah, well, yeah, I like that you think that Pixel jumps for anything. You give your treats straight to Pixel. He's like that old Roman, emperor that just lays back on the divan while people feed him grapes. That's Pixel in cat form. Nero, exactly. Oh, see, the funny thing is, I was going to make a different Emperor Nero. I was going to make a different reference to Raz, but I don't think anyone would get it. It's like a hedonism bot in Futurama. Oh my. That's what I think when I think that, laying back and being fed grapes kind of thing. You know, yeah, there you go, Raz gets it. Alright, we're going to build a little hut under a beautiful tree. We're going to have a hut out in the middle of nowhere.
Are you on the swamp or the far side of the swamp?
I'm at 40-40 right now.
I think you're at the far side of the swamp.
Oh, I'm miles away. I've just been exploring. Yeah, I'm on the far side of the swamp. If you haven't seen Futurama, you just didn't watch TV in the last 10 years. Yeah, Futurama's up there. I rate it. I think it's a good cartoon. To be fair, a lot of my stuff, like all of our Kevin references, while we're talking about cartoons, for those that don't know, if you haven't seen Final Space, highly recommend it on Netflix, chat. Netflix original cartoon. And no, I don't get anything for plugging Netflix, but I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good cartoon, and Kevin is the insanity avoidance companion, which is why we always have a Kevin. My horse in Red Dead is Kevin. Most of my dinos in Ark are Kevin. Our ship in No Man's Sky was Kevin. You missed my comment? No love. I've been having a weird thing happening in my back when I lay down at night. It's like I can't move, and if I try, then sharp stabbing pain, but anytime perfectly fine, no pain. So when you first lay down, it sounds like something's almost pinching when you get into that laying down position. Do you typically put anything like under your knees or under your lower back when you first lay down? Which way is the front? I think it's there. Hey, I got a little thatch hut. I don't know why I'm so impressed with the little thatch hut, chat, but I am. Okay, we're gonna need some storage. Rack. Stone rack, jute bag. Jute bag. Fiber hide and thatch, okay. Metal rack. Go board. I'm gonna buy everything. I think eventually you get enough engram points for everything, but look, at first I was worried, but... we can just get a fishing rod. Stay here and fish, chat. No, okay, now we're out. Okay.
Gotta have the bait for the fishing rod.
That is true. Well, I'm guessing that's what the bugs are for.
That was
I lay down on my side when I first download. I can't lay down on my back at all. Have you tried switch? Does it happen when you lay on either side, Jen? I like that I'm asking these questions. I mean, I can't give you a diagnosis. I don't know squat. But it's interesting to try and piece the puzzle together. Happens on either side. Wow. That is strange, Jensky. I would recommend talking to someone who has more knowledge than me. I mean, it's hard to find those people, but they exist. But yeah, that is frustrating. This person, again, goes through back injuries. Feel that pain. Alright, we're gonna put down some bags here. Put some stuff in these bags. I put a canoe in here and some armor in here. Some metal ingots. I don't know why I'm carrying all this stuff. Okay. That. And we'll drink some water. Can I get out of this water hole if I get in? That's the next question. And this is how Kai died, chat. Fell into a watering hole next to his new little home. Kind of feels like my back gone where I can't really move. Kind of sound, yeah, it does sound like a pinched nerve to me too, Dryad. I mean, pain is muscle pain. If you can't move or something locks up, that's kind of nerve issues. That can go in there. Okay. Alright, cool. We got a new little hut up here, chat. Let's keep exploring. Actually, one thing I will take out of the stuff that was here, because we can never have enough. Oh, I've only got 4 of them. Say take those and make more arrows, but we don't have enough anyway. Just get the whole thing fleshed with titanium. I'd go with adamantium. If you're gonna go that deep into replacing your spine, Raz, you may as well go full adamantium, mate. Oh, is that guy dead? He is. They killed him. Not before he killed a lot of them. Alright, well, I'm gonna hack up the bodies. Free meat! Go see my Cairo next Wednesday and see what he says. Ah, love my Cairo. Yeah, I see my Cairo not often enough, actually. I need to start doing it more often, because every time I finish with the Cairo, I feel great. Ah, it's an adolescent! Ah, we could have tamed it out. Oh, what are the odds that I would have had kibble high enough for a thorny, chat? Pretty much 0. Free meat! See, Mimi? Free meat. And Rakito. Paris have surgery so many times? Yeah, 100%. Like Iron Man? I was going for Wolverine myself, Raz, but if you want to be Iron Man... Okay, how are we doing here? I don't think these guys will attack me. We're going to risk it. These guys are normally pretty placid. But then again, so are parasaurs in the regular game, and look where that got us, chat. Do you mind that I'm hacking up the corpse of your buddy here? You don't seem to mind. I mean, you've got to be strong of some regard, because you took down 2 thorny dragons. Alright. Tony Stark is the man. Pfft. Tony Stark's got nothing on Logan, mate. Will they get mad chopping up their friends? Well, we tested that the only way I know how, Rakito, by doing it. I hope that my bulging disc will stop bulging or just blow at this point, been 10 years. Okay, you definitely don't want it to blow, Jen, because that's real bad. And pretty difficult outside of surgery to stop a bulging disc bulging. Trust me, I have a couple of bulging discs. That's the problem with my back. I have 3 or 4 herniated discs. Hulk is better than Wolverine. There it is. I've seen that cartoon, Raz. And, well, technically Hulk does walk away, but neither of them win. Hulk versus Wolverine, neither of them can really lose. Because they're both essentially indestructible when you get deep into the comics. And yes, chat, this conversation is happening right now. Fiber, stone, and wood. Alright. Let's make a chef's table. We need a little more fiber and some stone. Okay. Hulk ripped him literally in half. I thought that was Deadpool he ripped in half. But Wolverine can heal. If even like one atom of him survives, he just heals up. Nerdiest chat ever. Sounds stupid, but pregnancy pillow feels pretty good on the back. Hey, that's not a stupid idea, Jen. Pregnancy pillow is literally designed to make women comfortable. And it's designed to help with your comfort lying down, so why would that be a bad idea? Then he threw his legs 3 miles. Well, see, that's just a jerk move by the Hulk. I saw the new Doctor Strange the other day, Raz, after my MRI. I was in the city and I'm like, I want to see it. I mean, it was okay. Wasn't blown away by it. Have you seen it yet? Don't angry face me. Take him down, kitty. I have no curve in my spine. Ooh, that's not healthy. You're trying to win the competition of the most broken person in our community, Jen? I mean, there's a few people out there who'll throw their hat in that ring, but you're doing a good job. I feel so bad. Yeah, me too, Dryer. Just listening to this story. Oh. I don't actually want a slingshot. Why are we making a slingshot? I'll be back, Mr. Kai. Gonna go get something to eat. Not a problem, Mimi. I'll be here for a couple more hours. Usually, for the new people here, we usually, if you do exclamation point schedule, actually, you'll get my schedule. But it's normally 7 to 10 Pacific time during the weekdays, and then 8 a.m. till midday on the weekends in the summer and the spring. We usually go a little bit longer than midday in the winter because, let's face it, it's not nice outside. Okay, this guy. Gonna make a couple of them. Structures. I want to make. Actually, I don't need to make that. I want to make chef's campfire, flint, stone, wood, thatch, blah 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 blah. Okay, we need more stone. Let's go get some stone. Yeah, not a problem, Mimi. See you soon. Alright, if I do this, chat, we can make a couple of things to store gear here. Make one of them. Thatch. Oh, come on. Come on. To make a little hut to, little stopover hut up here. gonna need some water real quick. Bloop. Okay. Come on. I was supposed to be out here finding dinos, chat. Now we're just bagging up a quick little base.
That's the way it works.
Yep. One of these guys. Oh, come on. More stone. Never have enough resources for anything. Not trying to get the most broken person, just wish it was healthy. Yeah, 100%, Jen. I mean, if you're having so many back issues, has surgery been discussed as an option for you? Because you're quite young to be living with that many back issues. I mean, I have some friends. So there's one thing I kind of want to try for my back where I think Gil mentioned it. Gil, if you're still here, they inject, I don't know if it's cortisone or something else down the back, and that's one way that supposedly for some people does heal kind of disc issues. It sounds really cool if it works. Alright, let's make a little setup here. Got a fridge. Got a cook pot. It's just a little emergency hut when you're out wandering around, chat. Emergency hut that's gonna get torn down by the first dino that comes by. Cool. And then we need that guy. I've seen a couple of surgeries. They went up right because I'm so young. For a surgery, we'd have to another one every 5 years. Wow. I swear I've heard of things like, as I was talking about, like those injections that they heal you for quite a significant. Like some people are actually healed from back injuries. I don't know. I'd look into some of that some more. It's just my thought. Could very easily be wrong. Hey, Sarah, how you doing tonight? Just playing Alemia. Are you familiar with the Alemia mod, Sarah? It's been pretty fun so far. Okay, you take that and the meat. Spoiled meat. Okay, you're good now. Interesting. Okay. Put those in there? Can, alright. We got some resources. Let's just leave those here. Okay. Cool. Little hut is done, chat. The little hut on the prairie. Epidural injections. Is that what they're called, Shadow? I have heard a couple of friends try, because being in the ski and snowboard industry, back injuries are not unheard of. But yeah. I've heard some people have been like proper cured from back injuries with those injections. Alright, we're going to keep heading north, chat. Today we're exploring. We're in exploration mode. We've hidden away for long enough. If we die, we now have a little hut we can go back to and get some stuff on the go. Let's go see what we can find. I've had my nerves burned 6 years ago to stop the signals. Need to go and have them done again. Wow, Jen. Nerves burned. That sounds so aggressive. I'm good, just imprinting a ton of babies myself. Don't know this mod. Would you like to know about this mod, Sarah? I'm having a lot of fun on it so far. Shadow, I know you were talking about joining the Alemia server when I opened it up. Oh, hyenas. Hyenas. Don't know if I can take hyenas. Oh, I probably can. Should we try and kill him, chat? Oh ho ho ho! Why everything is in a giant pack in this bloody mod? Are they gonna run or are they gonna fight? Let's see. Oh no, they're gonna fight. Whoa! I've contacted rabies.
Okay.
Oh! Oh my god! Alright, picking a fight with a hyena gun was a terrible idea. Anyway, Shadow, as I was saying, if we have the group server up now if you want to play. Tried a lot of different injections, things like that. Nerve burnings was the last option, other than being oxy. Ah, fair enough, Jen. So I normally play pretty carefully, chat. I don't like to die. I get quite into the like the story of the game, but yeah, that was
Fatality.
we picked a but it was worth that. So we now know that hyenodons are aggressive and full of rabies, apparently. You caught that clip there, did you?
Note to self, don't attack hyenas.
Yeah, I mean the riskier part now is that it's really hard to get your body back when it's surrounded by a bunch of hyenas.
Thing is, Kai, did the Lion King not teach you anything?
The Lion King taught me nothing.
No, messy hyenas.
How are we going to get rid of these? I feel like we need to bring these hyenas to these guys, chat. Pick and start them fighting. It's the only way I'm going to get past them. Alright, we're going to save some energy. Because as soon as they aggro, we've just got to book it, chat. Hey, douchebags. Yeah, you guys. Come over here and fight the packies. God, I hope these packies fight them. Yeah, they did. Yeah, good packies. Alright. So we've just got to turn the dinos against each other, chat. That's the trick. So we... Okay, now we're going to go and try and get my gear back. Yeah, get him, packies. Get him good. Okay. Oh, God. One of the dogs hadn't chased me yet. No. No, go kill the Pachyrhinosaurus. Actually, I don't want you to kill the packies. I want the packies to kill you, because otherwise I'm screwed. Alright, I now need to get my stuff and help the packies before they die, chat. Yeah, I know you're dehydrated. I don't care.
Don't attack me, little buggers.
Oh, no! Oh, God! Nope, they're still around. Oh, darn it. And we're dead. Oh, that's awkward. Ah, no, my respawny thingy's not there.
There's a cooldown, I think, on it.
Yeah, there is. The fjord is an extreme zone, and that's where we are right now, chat. Okay. This is the one we placed up on the rock, wasn't it? Yep. With those packies dead, it's gonna be proved real hard to get my stuff back, chat. Wonder if I can drown the hyenodons. Lead them into the water like we did with those dilos. Might be my only option, chat.
Farmia, move away from
Alright, let's see what we can do. We gotta get rid of there. It looked like there were still 3 hyenodons there. And the Pachyrhinosaurus are basically dead. Super rabies! Hey, Barry, welcome back, mate. How you doing today?
Oh, what? Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
This is not good. This is not good. I'm being chased by a herd
what's
of
not good,
farmers,
kitty?
and I don't know why. I didn't do anything.
What have you done?
Oh, I haven't done anything. I'm being chased by a herd of farmers. I was killing dodos.
Oh. You ticked off a herd of Hyenas. Alright, there's a thorny over there. Gonna avoid that guy, chat. Come
They
on.
say you throw a human body into a bunch of of pigs, and they can get rid of that in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I've heard that. In fact, that's in there's a movie. What movie? Fight Club. Fight Club?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No. Snatch. It's Snatch.
Snatch.
Ah, crud, chat. Crud. Those hyenodons are still there. Thought they'd be dead. This is gonna be hard. How's everyone say? Good and you? I'm alright, Barry. Getting murdered by hyenas, buddy. That's what's going on right now. But otherwise, not bad.
Should be here.
Where are you at, Kitty?
I'm at the other base.
Both good movies. They are both good movies, Raz. Welcome in, Pocket. How you doing today? Good to see you. Are you gonna jump in the group Alemia server, Pocket? All right, we're gonna have to lead these hyenodons away, chat.
I went the wrong way.
You're at base 2?
Yeah, and I might have gone the wrong way, and now I'm...
No! Oh wow, I really can't run very far. Wow. Okay, hyenodons are hard. How are we gonna get our bag back? No, I'm so over Arc. Fair enough, Pocket. Oh, come on. What's the timer on a respawn bloody thing?
Make another one.
It's a bit late now. I'm dead. Let's see how close this random respawn is gonna put me. Fatality. Where the bitchy? Okay, there's. What? I didn't even spawn. I just spawned in, chat, and immediately died. Right.
There's a freezing cold going on right now.
I died immediately. Alright, this is proving rough. We should not have picked a fight with hyenodons, chat. Holy mother of God. Okay. Yeah, it's just down in there, isn't it? I need this to respawn before my bag disappears, chat. Oh, I've got this one back here, but then we're gonna run all the way in. You're freezing. Oh yeah, I am. Okay. Beautiful.
I'm standing by 3 campfires and still cold.
Interesting. If I can't get back to my body, we may end up just losing all that stuff. You're kind of in trouble? I am in massive trouble, Shadow. Picked a fight with some hyenas, and now I have no idea how to get my stuff back. Because there are hyenas everywhere. Okay, and there's not enough other dinos around to pull them away. Packies didn't kill them like I hoped they would. We're in a fair bit of trouble here, Shadow. I may end up having to go remake all my stuff, which is not optimal.
Is Janny here, or is she just frozen in spot there?
No, Janny's not on.
Okay.
Janny's asleep. It should say sleeping on her character.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
How'd she get it to be standing up like that?
No idea. Just stayed that way when she logged out.
That's cool.
Not they run out of food.
Alright. Come on, get my energy back. I think I even uninstalled Arc. Wow, you're really sick of the Arc, Pocket? Did something happen, or you've played enough Arc for now? I mean, I had no real interest in going back to the regular servers at the moment, but I thought I'd try this mod because it seemed like fun. And so far, so good. Sans the current issue of deadness.
Oh, come on, please be foodie now.
I'll have you send me the info of the server. So Shadow, the info is you're a sub. So if you link your Twitch to Discord, it opens up some private channels for the subs, and all of our IP addresses for our 4 different servers are in there.
All I'm doing is standing by the fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
Till this goes away.
But yes, anyone that is interested, we have 4 subservers, 3 in a cluster: Ragnarok, Lost Island, and Gen 1. And they're casual player servers, chat. Like, honestly, you can go and harvest and build a house in a couple of hours if you know what you're doing. We made it very easy for casual players. You don't have to grind. You don't have to go on every day and feed your dinos. Between the mods and the stacking, and we got a lot of building mods on there. A lot of eco mods, castles and keep, S+, that kind of stuff. And then there's a group Alemia server, which is hosted by the lovely Safa, who is one of our mods and an awesome member of the community that realized she had a server laying around and offered it up to anyone that wanted to jump on Alemia. Now, we need to figure out how to get my body back, chat. What's up? Don't attack me. Worried about a Hesperornis now, chat. That's what this mod has come to. We're worried about getting killed by a Hesperornis.
Did you know you've got a parasol egg up here?
Parasol egg?
That hasn't been hatched.
Is it fertilized or unfertilized?
Well, it's fertilised. It's halfway
Yep.
done.
Oh god! Oh, now there's a thorny dragon. For the love of... Come on! You want to go kill some little dogs for me, mate? Come here. Oh, we gotta watch out for his spines, chat. See what I mean, Mimi? Oh, Mimi, are you back? He spits thorns. You'll hear the sound so you can dodge some... Oh, oh! Oh, damn it, I just got to my bag! Oh. Wow, this is gonna be real hard. Yeah, this is not made to play solo.
Oh, come
I need
down.
Janamoon. She's normally my savior. Dollar in the swear jar? What did I say? Damn, it's not a swear word, Jen. That's not a swear word. I'm not religious, that doesn't count.
Where's your bait when you need it?
Alright, how are we gonna get this bag back? Unless that Thorny wanders off to attack the hyenas, which would be ideal. Now that I've put them around the same zone. No, he's just gonna stay there and keep chomping on my body. I'm dead, mate! I'm dead! Leave my body alone! Just gonna enjoy GTRP and other little games I play. 100% Pocket, 100%. We miss you though. On this this mod, there's it's actual jobs. I thought you were gonna be our breeder. How to get our stuff back, chat? So the hyenas are still out there. The Thorny's still attacking my body. Although I think if I got my stuff before I died, at least that's going to reset the bag timer. What's wrong? Hey, Gooch! I was exploring the map and I just got killed. And with the Alemia settings, it's really hard to just run up, grab your bag, and leave. Is there a shortcut key to transfer all, chat, so I don't have to press the button up at the top? What is the shortcut key for transfer all? That one there. What's that shortcut? When you open a container, how do you transfer everything? Stay under the water while getting it? Well, my body's not in the water though, mate. Just arced out. All good, Pocket. Completely understand. If I could get some stone, let's see. Let's do this the smart way, chat. Let's think it through. If we can bowler this sucker,
No transfer.
we may have a chance. It's always a way, chat. Where there's a will, there's a way. Just press it on the other side. Yeah, I was hoping there was a shortcut key, though. Like, if I press R, it would just automatically do it, and I wouldn't have to... Like, because then it would be quicker. I could just access, take, and run. But I don't think there is. Hey, leave my body alone, you jerk face. Whoa! Nope, can't bowler one of these suckers, okay? Well, that's going to be another problem.
You just run around in a circle. Get him over
Yep,
there. And then
we're going to
run
roundabout
back
him.
to
We're
the
going to roundabout him.
I want to come back to base and teleport over there and go in as bait.
Okay, he's going in the water. Hopefully he gets stuck in the water, chat. Let's grab my stuff real quick.
Grab and run.
Ah, that's the wrong one.
And don't look
Okay, he's
back.
stuck in the water. Yes!
If he's stuck in the water, kill him.
I'm gonna. Although, he still spits spines at you, so
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
easy to kill. Still not easy. Alright, chat, I got my stuff back. Kinda want to kill this stupid spiny, but you know what? I'm just gonna let him drown. Just run away? Yes, Raz, that is the smart choice at this point in time. Where am I on the map? Okay, so we can't go further north, because that's going to take me into those hyenas. Let's keep going this way, then. I was really hoping that I could have bowlered him. I figured with the map as hard as it is, they would have made bowlers accessible for almost all dinos, but no, they haven't.
Heard what? Ryan, don't!
Oh, this is gonna take all day. Getting logs at the top.
That's right, kitty. We got our stuff. Alright. I was hoping to find a baby or an egg out here to make this trip worthwhile. Really, all we've done was explore a bit, run away from a lot of dinos, and then get murdered by contagious, rabies-filled hyenodons. There's dinos over there. What were they? More thornies. Awesome. Okay. So this section of the map has thorny dragons. We've got that far. We can't bowler a thorny. And it can spit its spines at us from quite a ways away. So we've got to be real careful here, chat. Ooh. Alright. Dryad coming in with the stretch and hydrate. Looking after me, Dryad. Okay. Where are we at on the map right now? Kind of heading back over towards the redwoods if we go that way. Oh, wrong button. Kind of want to go that way, but that leads us right past this thorny dragon. Actually, while we're here, chat, let's make another respawn altar. Gonna need many more of these. Why is the kitty cam gone? I've been having back issues for the last 2 weeks, Pocket, so picking up a cat, doing exercise and stuff kind of got put on the back burner. Where's my respawn altar? There it is. Fiber. Have you heard of your son waiting for you when you went to get milk? No. No, I have not, Gooch. Okay, that thorny's there. He is right along this path where we want to go, chat. We can't bowler the damn guy. Did you get the meme? No, Gooch. I've never seen that meme, mate. Okay. worried if we go towards... He's just walking back and forward here. Okay. We're wearing leaves and crouched in the grass. You can't see us, right? That's how that works? Just a moving plant, buddy. You don't want to deal with us. You focus on your own pacing.
Wow, that Steg got big.
Yeah, they'll do that. We need to keep an eye if the Stego, because it's a female, keep an eye for any eggs it drops. Because we can use that to make the next level of kibble.
Is there any food in it?
There's a trough with hay kicking around.
Alright.
And feel free to put more hay in the trough at any point. Is this where I came in, Chad? I feel like we've just done a loop here. Some metal. I feel like we've just done a loop here. Oh, not quite. Okay. So my father says he went to get milk, but he never came back. So the father says he's going to get milk, but... Aha! I mean, that just, yeah. That sounds like a bad TV skit. Isn't that what Nelson's dad did to him? Went out to get a pack of cigarettes and never came back? Oh, here we go. We can get out of this little section here. Well, that is leading back the way we came. Should we have a look up here, chat?
You'll be able to make that sword now for you. You got
Keep your eye out for dogs. I normally like dags. Not...
Awesome.
Oh, shizer.
I'm just moving all these logs back and forth.
That was a Carnotaurus, chat. Told you, we're not ready to face off against Carnies. Ooh, alright. Exploring without dinos is scary. Oh, they just keep coming this way. Alright. Alright. I see your advance, and I raise you a retreat. Where are we going right now? Okay, so we're heading back towards my new little hut. In fact, we're right above my... I think we're right above where I put the new hut. So on the river, on the ledge above our new little hut, there lives a family of Carnotaurs. Awesome. Okay, I feel like coming out this way was a bad idea. We need to find some raptors, chat. Some raptors, maybe some more stegs. Something to help defend us. Parachute would be nice, or a wingsuit. Oh, what's this over here?
Yeah, I went and got a bunch of resources if you need something. Look in that table.
Which one?
The one I've been dropping all this stuff off at there in the corner. Stone table.
Alright, I want to head back towards base.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
How do we get down from here?
All this stuff I went and got when I canoed over to the...
Oh yeah, I was doing that with the metal. I'm not smelting it yet because it took a cooldown on it, so...
How do we get down, chat?
140 logs from the swamp was no fun.
Ah. I feel like that drop's gonna kill me. Okay, yeah, that's the way we came in. I feel like we're gonna go out the way we came in. Alright, time to head back, chat. We've been long enough on this trip, and all we've found is pretty much a dead end. Well, an end that causes a lot of death. Gigas can only break stone foundations and under. Yeah, if you use metal, it'll protect you from a giga. You're playing Ark, I'm also playing Ark. Nice, Gooch. What are you doing at the moment? Trying to tame gigas by the sound of it? I always tamed gigas just by using a bear trap and four 4 metal dino gates. It's like the easiest Giga Trap ever. For the biggest, scariest thing in the arc, it actually only takes a pretty simple trap to hold them up.
Did you know how to make the wooden planks?
No, not yet.
I think Jenny was doing that.
It's just in the woodworker table. There's just a recipe in there. Put wood in there, turn it into planks.
Okay.
Making a base.
Oh.
Ah, nice. Whereabouts? What map are you on,
Awesome.
Gooch? And where are you building your base at? Alright, chat. We're going to get out of here. We've wandered around and been scared of everything for too long. Let's go see if we can get another Stego baby or something. So the fjord is a deadly place unless we've got... Till I get a new otter. The fjord just murdered me as soon as I spawned in there. Okay. Alright. Whoa, that's a lot of thornies. Is that back the way I want to come? Or is this... This is the way I came up here. That's a lot of thorny dragons, chat. Can't remember the way we came up. It's over that way, wasn't it? Can't fall. Fall damage is a real thing. Oh.
Yeah, you'll die if you jump up there.
Okay, think this is where we killed those klepto birds. 90% sure. Oh crap. Hyenas. Hyenas and thornies over there. Pretty sure we're going this way. I think. I could be totally lost, chat. Oh no, this feels about right. This feels right. I mean, creeping around in the grass doesn't feel right, but this feels like the right direction. Gen 2. Oh, cool. I still haven't played Gen 2. It's the only official map I never got around to, Gooch. On our sub-servers, we stopped at Gen 1. Just haven't had a chance to get back on and do Gen 2 yet. What's your, what do you think? What do you compare Gen 1 to Gen 2? Most people I've spoken to prefer Gen 2 by the sound of it. Hyenas only attack you in a pack? Oh, not in this mod, Gooch. You haven't been watching us, have you, Gooch? I've been attacked by dodos, I've been attacked by parasaurs. Everything attacks you in Alemia, mate. Everything. Yeah. I got headbutted by a baby parasaur, mate. Baby parasaur in the shins. It's in Alemia, so the modern map is a combo together. And they've made it so that dinosaurs are dinosaurs. They're aggressive. You're a random human. It makes so much more sense. I mean, it's difficult as all hell, but it makes a lot more sense in the grand scheme of dinosaurs. Gen 2 requires more RAM than the prior offer, so we're going to do Gen 2. Yes, that's right, Fang. And also, hello, Fang. How you doing tonight, mate? Have you jumped in the group Alemia server yet, bud? It's pretty
There's
fun.
food
I was
out
in there
there
yesterday.
cooking. I gotta remember to keep putting that in the freezer.
Yeah, I'm alright for food at the moment.
So I've got
wrong
a
button.
simple
Stop doing
adventure
that.
meal in slot 8. And then I've got cooked meat in 0. And if I ever forget,
Is that an egg?
and I run
It is
low,
an egg, but it's unfertilized.
I can boost it up by
It's not
hitting
worth
0,
ticking off a
even
pack
though
of these things for an unfertilized egg, chat. If it was
No,
fertilized,
no,
I'd
it's in
consider it.
0. I learnt my lesson when Peggars used to steal my stuff.
Let's drink some water. We're gonna get rid of the
well,
thingy of my death. Okay.
I only keep a couple in there because it's
I jumped in
just
for Pip
a
and nobody's
booster in
on, so
case
I'm
I
not
forget
tribing
to
in with
eat
anyone.
for some
Well,
reason.
Dudsy seems to have the main tribe at the moment. It's the tribe of Dudsy. in fact. So if you can find Dudsy and Raz, I know I'm in their tribe. But yeah, that seems to be the main tribe. If you weren't here before, Fang, I found a baby Carnotaurus, but I knew there was no way in hell I was going to be able to sneak up because there were 3 adult carnies with it, and I still have no idea how to tame a carnivore because every time you get near a carnivore, it just aggroes and tries to murder you. Do we want to see if these Brontos have an egg, chat? You reckon these Brontos have got an egg? Speak of the devil, there she is. Our mistress herself, Dudsy, the keeper of the tribe. What are the odds we can steal a Bronto egg? Oh, is that a Bronto baby? That is a Bronto baby. There's no, I don't have the kibble required to, it's gonna need like superior kibble or something. There's a Bronto baby out here. There's Littlefoot. It's Littlefoot. Reckon I get close enough to see what, well, I know I won't have the kibble, chat, but let's see if I get close enough without getting murdered.
Oh, don't next. Death by Bronto.
Guy's gonna get stomped by Grandpa up here. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Nothing. I can't tame a Bronto. So Bronto is untamable. Well, that's just disappointing. It didn't come up with a trigger at all. Or is it because I had a knife in the last slot? Let's try this. Nope. Nope. And I'm worried that if I stay here much longer, I'm going to get stomped on. Aw, you can't get a Bronto! That's super disappointing. I have 7 Sarkos, 3 Allos, a Direwolf, and a Yudi. In Alemia, Gooch? Because that's pretty impressive. That's a good little army, mate. Oh no, you said you're on Gen 2. Never mind. Damn, super disappointed we can't tame a Bronto. Knock it out. It's not how it works in this one, Gooch. In Alemia, you cannot knock out tame things. You have to find and steal away a baby, or find a fertilized egg and steal the egg from the nest and then go home and hatch it. It's the only way to get dinos in Alemia. Whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Something you are I'm draining blood. What the? Okay, so we don't want to go that way. Something is wrong and my blood was draining. Oh, jeez. Okay. So we're not going that way on the map. Whatever's up there is not good for us.
Where the magic things come in then, I'd imagine.
Modded server or map? It's both. It's a combo. It's a map and mod combo called Alemia. Mimi, welcome back. You missed it. That thing, that thorny dragon that you were asking about attacked and murdered me. I was going to show you up close what it looked like when it murdered me. How was your food? What'd you end up getting? Okay, there's Paras over there. Oh yeah, it chased me down. It flicks spines from its tail, Mimi. Did anyone clip it? No, but the video, the film, sorry, the recording is saved on Twitch for up to 2 weeks after I'm done. So you can go back and watch it. Okay, so we're heading the right direction. Pressing the wrong buttons, but heading the right direction. Okay. I just got home from Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Very nice.
Oh yeah, Silver, there's a sword in the weapon sing for you.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome, dear.
There was a couple of Carnotauruses down there. There's a couple of Brontos. Oh, there's a ruin over there, chat. Let's go check that out.
And in over here.
No, we
The
don't want to fall
weapon
down there.
Yeah.
The blacksmith.
Definitely get it next time. That would be nice, Mimi. We'll get a baby at some point.
And it,
We haven't found anything tonight. We had a good night on Tuesday. We got 2 packies. and the Stego baby. Tonight, not so much luck on the babies. Okay. Great Plain out here looks like a dangerous place to go wandering. And we're out of water. Alright. Love Mexican pizzas and their quesadilla, no sauce. I don't think I've had Taco Bell once, ever. It's not up here. It's only down in the States. Should we have for dinner tomorrow night, chat? Friday night's takeaway night with the Dark Lady Dana. Take out, chill at home together. Alright, gonna go check out this ruin up here that I saw. Oh, we're running low on water. I gotta stop running.